This is a Galaxy S10 with the yellow triangle temperature warning that pops up on the screen when you get ready to charge it. And we used to see these on the older Galaxy models for a number of reasons, anything from liquid damage to a bad thermistor or temperature sensor on the motherboard, or a damaged NFC flex. And I've been seeing a lot of these come through, so I figured I'd make a quick video just to show you one of the more common reasons that this happens, specifically after any type of repair where the NFC cable has been disconnected from the motherboard. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can do with this one. Now, I do always like to take a look down inside of the charge port and make sure that this is clean and there aren't any indications of moisture. But again, this is specifically something that happens after there's been a repair performed on the phone, and it's due to the way that this thing is connected on the inside. So I've got the back panel off already, and if you haven't done that before, you're going to definitely want to watch a tutorial because it's very easy to damage those. But to save time, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and remove the screws here that hold the plate that is attached to the NFC cable so that we can kind of just fold it over and look underneath. Now, I've changed the angle here a bit, but you can see as we lift this up, we've got a couple of connectors on the inside. One is for the NFC cable itself, and the other one is for the battery. We will go ahead and disconnect both of these so that we don't cause any problems when we're adjusting this. Now, if we zoom in here a bit, you'll see that there is evidence just from the shape of this connector that it's had a little more prying than it should have. And the thing about these is that they are very sensitive. It's really crazy to me, but this whole connector itself, it's very easy to break the solder joints underneath. Now, in this particular case, we got lucky and that was not what had happened, but there are going to be some where you've actually got to replace the entire connector. So I will make another video for that as soon as I get one of those in. But I checked around all of these and they are definitely connected still. The problem is that the prying that took place on this actually caused the pins that you see there in the center to come out of adjustment. So what we're going to have to do is go back inside and just kind of bend them out a bit. If you look very closely here, you'll see that on the center of this, those metal connectors are actually pushed back to the point where they're behind the plastic, so they can't really make contact with the NFC cable, and that causes the system to think that it's not connected, and that will give you that temperature warning. So if you very gently just kind of push against these towards the outside, it is possible to get them back into a position where they will function, but I have to warn you, it is also very easy to damage this connector. So in the worst case scenario, you may have to replace the entire thing, but if you're careful enough and you're able to manipulate them back into position, you can do so, reinstall the cable, and you should have a phone that will charge properly. I just put a couple screws in here to hold everything in place, and I'm going to speed this up a little bit also so that it doesn't take too long and you can see that it's charging, because it will of course start out with the lightning bolt when the battery's completely dead. It's not until you reach 1% that you'll be able to tell whether or not you were successful. And that right there is what we're looking for. If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to be notified of new repair videos in the future.